Hello, P-Tech. I'm Ms. Bloom, and today we're going to be talking about the wondrous world of P-Tech Norwalk. Who's with me? I think we need a pep talk.
Pause. Today's SAT word of the day is galvanize. Galvanize means to shock or excite someone into taking action. Let's see how this teacher galvanizes her students. Go.
P-Tech is not only a school, but a family filled with wonderful students and teachers and staff members who strive for greatness and to work hard to change the world. We collaborate, we solve problems, we ask questions about our world, and we think critically about how we're going to shape our future. As the days grow shorter and colder, remember that you are part of the P-Tech family. So keep up the great work. Together, we can aspire to innovate and inspire others as we shape our future.
Quarantine sucks, and I think that many people can agree with me about that. Being stuck at home all day, every day, doing the same thing over and over again feels as if my days are merging into one and life just seems so gray. So here's a fun, quick, and easy science experiment to bring a little color and Christmas spirit into our lives, seeing as we're nearing the holidays. All you need for this experiment is some water, colorful candies, and a plate that has a lip or an edge. As you can see here, I'm using Skittles, but you're free to use whatever you have at hand or whatever candy you like. So the first thing you have to do is open your bag of candy and place the candy to the side. After you have done that, you can start placing your candy in whatever pattern or formation you want. In my case, as you can see here, I'm placing them in the shape of a Christmas tree. Here, I'm just removing some of the Skittles that are in the middle of the tree so I can replace them with another color to represent the ornaments on our Christmas tree. So after your candy has been placed in the shape or pattern or formation that you desire, you can begin to slowly pour water onto your plate. Keep going until the water is about an inch or so away from the edge. Now you can just wait a few seconds and you'll see that the color of your candy has begun to change the color of the water. You may or may not be wondering why the color of your candy is spreading. Many candies, in my case Skittles, are coated in food coloring and sugar. When you pour water over the candy, its colored coating dissolves and spreads through the water. The color and sugar dissolve into the water and then diffuse through the water, which makes the water the color of the candy. And this is my final result. How did yours turn out?
Hello P-Tech, I'm Aaron Martinez, reporting for PTN Studios, and I'm here with Greg Smith. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, it's nice to be here, Aaron. Thanks for having me.
Could you tell us more about who you are and what you do?
Sure. I am a former high school computer teacher. I have been designing and hosting websites since 1996.
Wow. So can you tell us some things that you do on a daily basis?
Sure. Every day I check in on my server, and so I can view bandwidth, I can view file sizes for all of my clients. That's one of the big things in hosting. In design with new clients, I meet with them on a daily basis.
So what would you describe this career physically or mentally?
It's a great, being a web designer has been just a magnificent experience for me. I love getting a new client. I love building a new website. And with the tools available today, it makes a a really nice experience for me and hopefully my clients.
All right. Are there any pros or cons in this career?
It's helpful if you're on your cell phone 24/7. So I answer client calls at 9. I'm getting older, so I'd say 9:30. Okay, and then I go to bed. But
All right. So, what's your
But
favorite app?
Saturdays and Sundays are completely in play for answering client emails or phone calls.
Yeah, I can see that. So what's your favorite aspect about your career?
I love making a new website for a new client. I love the aspect of making something that looks great, that will work for the client, will help their business. I do a lot of small business and nonprofits. It is very rewarding for me.
Is there anything difficult or challenging about this career field?
The competition is hard. Do it yourself is hard. Competing against Squarespace and Wix is difficult. So it's a tough market at this moment.
All right. So, do you have any advice for people that want to enter this career field?
Yeah, I think it's a great gig. You want to work on your CSS skills, your Word. Everything I do nowadays is in WordPress, so you want to increase your WordPress skills. Hosting is very important, so I would recommend to anyone who wants to do this, find a competent hosting provider, and then you can resell that service to your clients. It has been very good for me.
So would there be any, like, is this career field for people with specific interests or skills, or could it be for anyone?
I think anyone can do what I've done here. I was a high school math teacher and then became a computer teacher and then added this as a skill. And I think people, especially young people, can look at this as an opportunity.
Is there any specific training or education someone needs to pursue this career?
Well, you have to be good at HTML, CSS. You have to understand hosting, servers, that sort of thing. And I think PTech can probably provide some of that for you guys.
So what does a typical day look like to you in this career?
Every morning from 8 until 10, I am looking at my server. I'm looking at bandwidth. I am looking at file usage. Just to make sure everything is running smoothly. And then the rest of the day is free if I have new clients for design, things like that.
All right, so that about wraps it up, Greg. Thank you for your time, and thank you for coming on PTN Studio. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, thanks for having me, and good luck to all of you guys.
All right, thank you.
All right, so when we are proving theorems about triangles, we have to be very critical about the diagrams, right? So we need to look at the diagrams and try to find congruent angles and congruent lines and all that kind of stuff so that we can have important information to actually prove that certain theorems and different ideas are true. All right, so we looked. All right, class, so we are just about out of time. Don't forget that you need to submit your exit ticket. I know we ran out of time, but you have to get that done. You have a homework due next class, and we have a project also that is due on Monday. Don't forget that with the project, you have several paragraphs that you need to write, so those better be done, and they better be thorough. Okay? See you next time.
Hey.
Are you okay?
No, not really. I feel so stressed because I can't keep up with my classes. I feel like I have no time to myself, and I have no idea when any of the assignments are due.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think you should check out this website called Todoist.
What's that?
If you're like Anya here, who's having a hard time in class and keeping track of your work, then Todoist is for you. Todoist is a task management software that allows you to organize your tasks online. They have different features, such as the ability to integrate your tools like Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, and Alexa. Use Todoist to remember deadlines with reminders and due dates, collaborate on projects by assigning tasks to others, and prioritize your tasks with priority levels. They are ranked as the best to-do list right now by The Verge, and they won the 2020 Editor's Choice by Google. Try Todoist today!
What's that?
Well, it's basically like an online planner, but it is very simple to use. It might help you out since you're having trouble remembering your assignments.
All right, maybe I'll check it out.
All right.
Let me check out that website Sophia was telling me about. Hey, Sophia.
Hey, Anya, how are you doing with that stress?
Still not that good, but that app definitely did help me. It reminded me of when and what assignments were due.
That's great. I'm glad I could help.
Thanks.
Hi everyone, that was the end of our episode today. We hope you liked it. Here are some things that we'd like to share with you and remind you of.
PTech is having another open house. If you missed our first two, then join us on January 5th at 6 p.m. The application deadline is January 15th, 2021. We hope you apply now since there will only be 100 seats available for the upcoming grade 9 students. You'll find the application on our website, which is www.ptechnorwalk.com.
Did you know that we have a bunch of clubs and activities? We have things like PTech Yearbook Club. Their meetings are on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. The Google Classroom code is WHHVMX3.
Maybe you're looking for a safe place to explore your identity and learn about the LGBTQ history and culture. The meetings will be on Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. Make sure to join the Google Classroom. The code is 5YASAD7.
Do you want to be part of the creative crew? You can become a member of PTN Studios. Our meetings happen every Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Please contact Ms. Bloom or Mr. Hutchinson for our Microsoft Teams info.
The NPS Virtual Help Desk can assist with basic application support, questions about your computer, and assistance with items such as password resets and more for both students and families. The help desk will be open from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can access the desk at www.norwalkps.org.
The Tech Depot has reopened. The depot will be by appointment only. If you are experiencing tech issues with your computer, you must reach out to Ms. Marin Donnelly to set up an appointment. Please note, the Tech Depot is not for password resets or Google/class link issues.
Since we are just coming back from distance learning, please check the Norwalk PTech website for alpha and beta cohort calendars. You can access the Norwalk PTech website at www.ptechnorwalk.com.
Also, remember, when learning from home, please keep your cameras on at all times. It is a requirement and teachers need to make sure you are staying present and paying attention.
Now time for some current events. COVID-19 cases are rising in the U.S., so make sure you're staying safe and wearing a mask when going out. There is a vaccine in the works, and former Presidents Barack Obama, George Bush, and Bill Clinton say that they will take the vaccine on camera to gain public trust, as some people are skeptical about it.
Grammy nominations have also come out. Here are some of the nominees: Dua Lipa, DaBaby, Megan Thee Stallion, Fiona Apple, and Phoebe Bridgers.
Thank you for joining us with the news, and we hope you enjoyed our second episode. See you next time, PTech Norwalk.